Hello everyone. We're back at the Lockport Nature Prairie Preserve. It's the road I came from, and that down there is where the bridge is. I'm gonna follow this trail right now. This is where I was going when my battery was dying the other day. So we got this old steel bridge. No big deal. I'm going to record shorts on the way back. As far as I understand, this trail just goes out and comes back. I came down here yesterday to do it, but it was far too windy, aside from too cold. But today it's not so windy, but my ankle is kind of hurting for no apparent reason, so we're going to, I think it's a half a mile down, 0.46 miles down, 0.46 miles back, so we're going to walk down and see how we feel. Maybe go a little bit farther. I have to work later in the day, and I want to record some shorts on the way back, so I don't want to kill my battery, and I only have like 50% right now, which is like maybe how much when I showed up the other day I had, but my ankle wasn't hurting. I was at work, and then it was just like, oh, we're gonna start hurting for no reason. Oh, 3 hours left in your shift, that's fine. Oh, you got to be standing and walking the whole time, that's fine. It actually feels a lot better now. It does hurt a little bit, but that's not too bad. So this trail, if anyone hasn't watched any of my previous videos, is a turf trail, which is like plowed by like a skid steer on tracks, and so it's not the smoothest thing. They don't allow you to have like horses or bicycles or motorized vehicles on this path, so we'll see how the thing goes. Hopefully I can get all this recorded today without my ankle killing me. I have to work in a few hours, and a lot of that involves standing. There's a tree that I showed in the pond the last time. I think I only showed that on one of my shorts, but I need to figure out how to get more views on my channel, mostly for my main videos. My shorts get pretty decent views for the most part. Some of them don't, some of them do. It just depends. But I would really appreciate more views on my main videos, because I do think that that's really all that matters. And I feel like the main videos are the best way for you guys to get a full picture of the scenario. So we came from that way. As you can see, we've walked a couple hundred feet. There's that tree again. The Des Plaines River is down that way. Illinois Route 53 is up that way. We're coming up on another bridge. Depending on the time and how my ankle feels, we might go check out a couple train cars. So we'll see what happens here. I have an ankle brace at home, so I'm going to find that, and then I'm going to use that for when I go to work. Either maybe tonight, definitely in the morning. It's like, oh, I almost slipped on the mud. It feels like almost like a high ankle sprain or something like that, but I don't know how I would have done that. It doesn't hurt to stand, it hurts to walk. So I can stand still all I want, and that has no issue, but it's when I'm, let's see what part of the movement, it's when I'm putting my weight on my foot. So it's my left ankle, the upper muscle of the left ankle. So when I put my weight on the left foot, it's not so bad when I'm walking slow. It's mostly putting the weight on the left foot, maybe moving forward a little bit, but it's mostly mostly just the physical putting the weight on the foot, and then after that it's fine. There's this grass here that's been control burned or something. I'm pretty sure it's control burning. And then there's a bunch of water in that grass line out there. So I do believe this is one of my first videos that I will have recorded the full thing horizontally as opposed to some of it vertically, because I'm a dumbass and I forget. It's very weird to hold my phone like this. Just holding it with one hand right now. My arm is actually kind of getting a little bit tired, but no big deal. It's also because I was working earlier at FedEx and moving very heavy packages. I guess that's a matter of perspective, but multiples of them were over 100 pounds. I moved one that was 117, and then 117 pounds, that is. And I don't know what that is in like kilograms or anything. And if I were to try to look it up, it would stop the video, which would make it a two-part video, which I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to do one video and a bunch of shorts. I believe this might be the point I turned around. That last bridge, I believe, was the one that had a bunch of pushed over water. I'll show that on the way back again. But there's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a layer of ice on that water. Yes, it is cold enough for that. I'm currently wearing a t-shirt, a thermal, and a hoodie. As long as I keep walking, whoa, I almost fell into some mud. I'm not these tracks here. I'm trying to walk in the middle. But as long as I keep walking, it's not too bad. It's when it gets, when I stop that I'm like, it's a little chilly. So, sorry if the view's not great. I can't really see my phone screen too well. And my ankle hurts real bad. Actually, it's not real bad, but it's bad enough to where it's annoying. I'm assuming that water and this water is attached when the water level is a little higher, because that's where the bridge is, and there's no bridge here. So unless this runs over the path, which it possibly could, but I don't see any evidence of it doing so, then I'm assuming it connects down there. This is definitely farther than I went last time. All right, let's see. We got a little line of water there and some grass, then a strip of land, and beyond that is the Des Plaines River. There's a truck in the background. I thought that was a frozen duck, but it's just like a log sticking out of the grass. Try to hold my phone with my other hand and not get in the way of the screen or the way of the camera. I did that a lot on one of the other videos unintentionally. I think I was pointing at something and didn't realize how it showed up on camera. So all this is like wet, marshy land here that we're going through. We're going through a line of trees here. Me and my dad do plan on coming down and doing a video on the bridges. He's better at displaying that sort of information. He's been a teacher his whole life. Okay, hold on. Let's see something here. So, is that a log? Which it looks like. Or is that a root for that tree? Let's see if we can figure that out. Whoa, I don't know if that was the end of the stick that I touched or something moved there. I think it was the end of the stick. I ain't trying to disturb no like snake or nothing. I haven't really seen any poisonous snakes or anything around here, but even if it's not poisonous, I ain't trying to get like bit by a snake. But that looks very much alive. And the bark looks very similar to that tree's bark. So I'm assuming that might be a root. That, or maybe, hold on. If you look here, this goes here to this way, which does go into the tree. I think this thing here might come out of maybe here. I don't know. But this thing here might be a separate thing. I think what happens is this comes out of the tree, goes this way, underground again. Let's get as close as we can. You can see it's very, doesn't feel rotten. I mean, it kind of does, but like, only the surface. The rest of it feels great. So is that a tree that fell over, or is that a root from that tree? Or is that a root from that tree, and this is a tree that fell over and has just been here so long that it's in the mud? I don't know. Speculations. We will explore that when we come back. Now, the question is this right here the end of the trail? It appears that it might be the end of the trail. But then, no, maybe not. We're gonna go. It appears that it might be the end of the well-traveled trail. There are definitely still tracks going this way. So, we're gonna continue on. Oh, got some black rocks with some moss. Apparently Ross is moss and rocks combined. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, check this out. Hold up, guys. What is this? Oh, I think it's part of an old barrel. I thought it was like a culvert or something. Or like maybe a hood to an old car. Got a bunch of these other moss covered rocks though. One there. This is in Illinois, guys, like less than 40 miles from Chicago. Most of my videos are 40 to maybe 100 miles from Chicago, which will be later this summer. We'll be getting ones that are maybe more than maybe 100 miles from Chicago. Probably less. But you know, we'll see what happens in the future. Some of it is based off my viewing of my videos. Some of it is based off of my mood, the amount of money I have, if my dad wants to go with me or not. Generally, we can do more extensive trips, but I tend to do less extensive videos. So I need to work on doing more extensive video while we do our more extensive trips. It's also ironic that the videos that my dad is in tend to get higher views. So that's funny, but you know, whatever. At this point, I really don't care, honestly. Some people might be salty about that if, like, you know, they had a different person in the video. But I don't really care because it gets views and it's my dad. So me and him have a great relationship, so I have no issue with him being on my videos, and I hope the ones he's in get more views, or at least get a lot of views. I mean, I don't care if they get more or less views, but I hope they get like at least a lot of views for my perspective. The path is going around to the right here. So yeah, I'm not salty at all if videos my dad's in gets more views. Gets me more publicity. Gets me to convince him to view my videos more, and maybe I can convince him to make his own YouTube channel and start his own videos, because I think he'd be really good at it, honestly. Probably better than me, but you know, I'm trying. I'm not the most artistic person. Definitely not the most teachy person, and I'm not the best at filming or anything like that. But as you can see here, I am rambling on about whatever it may be. But I love exploring different places. I hate being bored. It's not terribly cold. I actually will go out when it's colder than this, but phones don't like that. There's another one of those roots coming from that tree. Probably going into that water over there. Very surface roots. Here's another one coming from, I'm assuming, that tree. But this stuff is great. I need to find more people to do this with. Got some people I work with I should ask, but who knows? It just depends. I need to do some camping this summer with multitudes of different people. Hopefully some of them bring their own fun and I can just record that and I don't have to be the person who's coming up with the ideas. I'm unsure about this. It's in the water. I'm not gonna get super close, I don't think. But camouflage netting or camouflage tarping. Tent. I'm assuming a homeless person. I'm going to leave their stuff alone. It seems that that area is wet. But who knows? Maybe they know what they're doing. That tent looks like it's been there for a while and like it's not set up well. I don't know if I want to check any of that out. I'm going to keep walking for now. You never know around here. There could be some like super crazy person waiting for you to go look through their stuff. Then they stab you or try to rob you or something like that. Which all they're going to get off me is, well, unfortunately my keys. That would be an inefficient thing, but 38 cents, a lighter and a pack of cigarettes. Beyond that, here we come up on some train tracks, which I'm assuming are those train tracks way down there. Leaving environmental sensitive zone. Got some wood in here. These tracks, are these ties metal? These ties are metal. What? Now this one's wood. And this one's wood, and then there's a random string here. But these are metal. Are these tracks even used anymore? I didn't think they were. We got a tarp over here. Sorry, this is a little off topic, but I'm unsure what this is. Some sort of tube or something. Maybe an old water softener and the layers coming off the outside or something like that. We got a blue tarp over there. That rock right there that you see in the middle of the screen. Let's see if I can get a little edge of this design here. You get some plant there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, hopefully not some really small poison sumac or something like that, but that was a barricade for something. If I remember, I'm going to come back and take a picture of that. Okay, so I'm down here. So we came from that direction. Is there anything exciting on this? Only two spots that are relatively exciting. Let's see. So, let's go this way for the moment. This goes up towards the road. I'm pretty sure that Almost looks like someone tried to cut a trail through here. Maybe down that way. Not right here, that's too many trees, but there's a spot right there. But then again, there's a lot of trees there. So I don't even know. There's a bunch of trash in these woods, probably homeless people. Stop doing drugs and get a job. I mean, that's not why all people are homeless, but a good portion of them. Some people are homeless due to actual circumstances they can't control, but most people are either not actually homeless or they're homeless due to their own action or inaction. So, Illinois Route 53. Let's see if I can show you anything interesting. Well, Illinois State Prison is that way, but I'm recording too long, so I think for right now I'm gonna stop this video. If I find anything exciting, I'll put it in another video if I explore more, or when I explore more. But I will yeah, there's a spool right there of something. Probably some wire someone stole. And then they unspooled it and threw the spool down here. That would be my guess. So, if I find anything else worth recording, I will jump back on. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of do some shorts on the way back. For 1 or 2 locations and maybe 3 locations on the way back, and then I'll probably follow the train tracks back and go explore those train cars if my ankle doesn't feel too bad. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next video.